it would be nothing for us to sell out 2,200 shirts in New York. New York flips their lid for the RDDs. We do rock their face off on a regular basis, I'm not surprised. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rising Star 2. We are all Max inspired here in the Ridiculous Decorative Daves, and I've got a plan for that. We've got an album coming out, we've got a bunch of new songs, but it's not going to kill us to get another song going, and I've had a thought about what we want to do. Now, in the Rising Star 2 world, it's about April right now, getting into spring. April, coming into early May. That could be hit or miss in Boston. It might be 70 degrees, it might be 30 degrees outside. For you people who do the C instead of the F, that's either really, really nice and warm or really, really cold, because it's New England and we can drop 40 degrees overnight. But in the real world, in real world Dave's world, it's coming up on the holidays. It is coming up on Christmas time. So I thought it is long overdue that we update our classic song with a little bit of a holiday cheer to it. The Rock Your Face Off Jingle Bell Mix, just for the holidays. Are we going to put a Christmas album together? I don't know, maybe. Let's bring in Brad's 20 rhythm here to start us off. Okay, what can we do for lyrics that are like really, really, really good right now? Oh, Alicia's got some straight edge in there. Alicia's got consumerism, which is pretty hot right now. It's not that great at 3, but it might do the trick. Not much else. We can bring in one of my consumerisms at 6. All right, our lyrics are a little bit... No, we're not doing outer... I love outer space as much as you do, Ashton. Nobody loves outer space more than me, but it's not real hot right now. Let's bring in this consumerism like that, and low ability to play it. The difficulty is not very high there. What does that leave me to mess around with here? We could bring in Dr. Sissy's 10 riff. That is pretty good. We'll take that. What are we up to? 36 quality? We've done better. But we have no melodies to go with that. If we take your riff out, wow, I'd love to get in this 25 melody. It's very, very difficult, though. Let's take this out and put this in and see what that leaves us with. All right, nothing really like awesome. Well, Alicia, you can bring in these Anarchy lyrics. Anarchy for Christmas. Sounds like Tuesday in the Dave household. Okay, does that leave us with any riff? All right, Alicia, Brad, or Dr. Sissy. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. You know what? Bring in Brad's because it's not as difficult. Let's just pop that in there. Okay, it's like 50-50. It's technically 49-51, but it's decent quality. It's solid quality there. All right, the Rock Your Face Off Jingle Bell Mix, just in time for the holidays, going to hit the airwaves at any moment. Let's go ahead and write that. You want to mix me a drink? You want to mix me a drink? Let anarchy reign. Let anarchy reign. So you can have a say. Welcome to anarchy, welcome to anarchy, welcome to anarchy. We are one, but one can use... No, you're right, it is very Christmassy. Yeah, no, Ashton, I see what you're... Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. When you read between the lines, this is a nice Christmas meal. Welcome to anarchy, welcome to anarchy, welcome to anarchy. No, you're right, Ashton. It is super, super in the holiday spirit. It's going to go over really well on the radio. Wait, do people still listen to the radio these days, Ashton? All right, is that like a thing? Do we have a radio in the apartment? I'm not even sure. Anyway, no, it's very much in the holiday spirit. We love this. This is absolutely fantastic. Let's start practicing it immediately because we don't have too much to do until next week. We got to go down to Philly and do a gig down there. Let's just get some practice in and throw some other ones in there that we want to get recorded in the reasonably near future. Sensible long-term investments, the charts or rigs, and of course, Yo Nets. I don't even know what I was thinking when we wrote that, but we've written it. What could we do? Say, like 4 days of practice, see how that balances out? I'm sure Elton will probably be on the phone. Oh, wait, no, he won't, because we gave him the week off, right? Dr. Sissy, it's your birthday. You got $500. Nice. We have almost 2 million, so that 500, we don't care that much. Megalithic, hold steady, please. Charts are rigged. Well, how about we just drive down to Philly, guys, and then we'll be there in time to do the gig. Let's just go. Let's just go now. We got nothing else to be doing right now. Yeah, head down to Philly, 309 miles. I can do that with my eyes closed. In fact, I probably will. I've done this trip several times before. What do we need to do while we're here? How are we fixed on merch? Because we are getting cleaned out of shirts like daily right now. We've got 2,300 some odd shirts and a selection of albums. We should probably get some more of those reasonably soon. Right, it's a triple XP day. What could we do? Oh, record something. Obviously. That makes total sense. That'll be a great way to use triple XP. Dr. Sissy, birthday recording for you. Problem is, we could still use a lot more time in the practice space here, but we could do something pants at rodeo. We are 100 on playing that. It's not our highest quality song, but we're okay at it. I mean, we play it well. How about we got 94% quality out of this for $1,800? Oh, you are having a good birthday, Dr. Sissy. Go ahead and start recording that, please. Then we'll slide into that gig here in Philly. Now, I know we're not great at playing it, Brad, but I'm going to throw it in there anyway. I just want to get the crowd in the holiday spirit, so we're going to close with the Rock Your Face Off Jingle Bell mix. I'm gonna see if we can get a Santa hat for largely you, Brad, if I'm honest. Largely you, and then maybe the rest of us, I'm not sure. Yeah, perfectly solid gig there. No, nothing extraordinary, didn't kind of rock the seismograph meter here, but we got it done. We got the job done here. We made a little bit of money. What are we up to next? I think next month we've got, a smattering of gigs around here. Just sort of a smattering of gigs. You know what, guys? Can we go back to Saskatoon? We have not been to our Saskatoon home in like ages, and I bet the people of Saskatoon, both of them, are missing us. We're gonna go back to Saskatoon. Yeah, wow, it's a long way away. You know what? No, Ashton, I'm overriding it this time, Ashton. We're taking a plane now. We've got 2 million, Ashton. Just shush. All right, we'll fly coach. It's fine, we'll fly coach. I told you, Dr. Sissy. See, I was right. The nice lady next door, she looked after your fish. Your fish are just fine. No, I love the coffee table too, Brad. Do not put something on there without a coaster. I'll have your head for that. Yes, I know. We've imported all of our art up here. It's odd that we have the same art in Boston and in Saskatoon, but somehow it all works out. Okay, guys, now we are here for a reason, all right? It's nice and comfy. The view of Saskatoon is extraordinary, but we're here to practice. Let's get some work done here. Now, we gotta go, guys. We gotta be in New York in 3 days, and apparently Saskatoon is the other side of the planet. Kind of is, actually. I've got to level up, though. That's very, very exciting. What's hot right now? Consumerism, anarchy, and Christianity. Let's change one of my attitudes. So, consumerism, anarchy, and Christianity. Could we? Yeah, I'll be vaguely Christian for a while. We are coming up on the holidays in the real world. Again, not in Rising Star 2. It's only May. Well, you know what? Easter. There we go. That's kind of around this time, isn't it? I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm vaguely Christian right now. I guess just dump it into whatever. I don't really care. I'm maxed out on everything I care to be maxed out on. Yeah, sure, put it into writing music. I'm no Brad, but, Brad doesn't have a face tattoo. Where are we off to here? Back-to-back gigs in New York. Oh my god, New York absolutely flips out for the RDDs. Do we have enough merch for that? Because New York, 2 in a row, that's going to clean us out. Yeah, we should probably get maybe a few more albums and a few more shirts. It would be nothing for us to sell out 2,200 shirts in New York. New York flips their lid for the RDDs. We do rock their face off on a regular basis, I'm not surprised. Just get a little bit of everything, just to make sure the van is all nice and stocked up here, especially Megalithic, and of course rocking the aliens, because that's only available at an RDD gig. Only available live. You've got to come to a show. That is not available in stores. Now, where is there? I see one up there, a print shop. Let's go make sure we've got thousands of shirts, because New York, they go nuts for an RDD shirt. You can sit there and tell me that our albums are climbing, but we know it's rigged. These are just artificial numbers. Okay, gig tomorrow. We're gonna check into a studio. Actually, there's Johnny's studio right there. Johnny owes me a favor. Hang on. We're going to check into a studio. I don't know if we've got anything that we can play well enough that we should be recording it, but it's worth checking out. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, go inside the studio. Give me play skill. Okay. We could actually do Yo Nets. Yeah, Yo Nets would be a perfect one to record right now. Yeah, we're doing that. All right, jack that one up, Dr. Sissy. 90% quality. Yes, please. Yeah, New York knows what's up. No one else on this bill but us. And a whole lot of shirts that we're going to dump on these guys. Let's get this going here. Yeah, well, no, we'll close with the Jingle Bell mix. I think that's fair. We need to slide some other songs in there. What are we really good at? Actually, what's hot right now that we don't have on the set list? My Ankles, Thank You. Wow, we haven't pulled that one out in ages. And Rock Your Face Off, the original, the OG Rock Your Face Off is pretty hot in terms of attitude right now. But so is the Jingle Bell mix. Again, it is coming up on the holidays. No, Ashton, I know. It's May in our world. But in the real world, remember we talked about this, Ashton? Remember the fourth wall, like our world, and then the world that is... No, this is not ringing a bell. Okay, that's fine. We just need to get some more songs on the list, dude. I'm sorry, was that $66,000 paycheck for this? And +1 on Penny Slot Blues. No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great. $9,000 in shirts. I'm glad we got those extra shirts. This is the thing about New York. They clean us out in merch every single time. We sold 200 copies of our untitled second album. 200 copies of that. 67 of Rocking the Aliens. I like that. Now, no, Ashton, we're going to keep the price low on that. It's a fan album. It's for the fans, all right? We're not going to gouge them on that. We're going to do kind of a Henry Rollins thing and keep the price really, really low. No, it was very cool when he did that. Anytime you go to a Rollins show, his merch is really, really low priced because, it's about the fans with him. Okay, cool. No, let's just hang out here overnight. We'll grab a motel, and then we'll do tomorrow's gig. No, Alicia, we can't expect to sell as many shirts 2 nights in a row. All of these folks are at the last night's gig. They've all got a shirt. There's just 421 new people who didn't have a shirt. Still, though, we made $60,000. We sold the place out. Everyone here was an RTD fan. Literally everyone. 4,000 capacity, 4,000 fans. Dr. Sissy in the house, +1 popularity. And Love You'd Like a massive paycheck, because we got one. +1 popularity there. I might be the one who gave +1 popularity to that. Yeah, we made 60 grand. Yeah, we're good. No, you're right, Ashton. Nobody more than me likes seeing that 2 million mark up there. Holy McMoly, what are we going to do with that kind of money? We're kind of out of things that we need. We've all got top-notch gear. I don't think we're getting any better gear than this. I've given everyone an assortment of hats. I don't even know what to do. Let's just go home. What is our next gig here? We're going to... we're right here in New York. Let's just go buy a house, Ashton. Let's just... You know what? You're the real estate guy. We're just going to go buy a house in New York, because we can. No, you're right, man. The market is tight around here. I don't see anything for sale. Wow. Well, it is New York. This is very, very valuable property. Not surprised that it gets snapped up really quickly. All right, well, we'll take a look the next time we're in town, guys. We'll take a look. I guess we'll just go back to Boston for now. Yeah, a quick couple of days of practice here in the home in Boston, and then once again, back to New York. After that, though, we've got about almost 2 weeks time off. That's going to be a lot of practice that we can get done. This album needs to come together very, very soon because it's going to be due, I believe, if I remember, in July. So we've got to get all of the songs that we want on them up to snuff, making sure we can play them really well, and then get them all recorded, so when it's time for that album, we can just drop that on the fans immediately. Oh goodness, another $60,000 paycheck. Please leave us alone, Stalker fan, +1 popularity. Only 382 shirts sold, but again, this is our 3rd time in New York in about a week. Everyone's got a shirt at this point. What's this little gig here? Again, New York. I hate to keep going back and forth Boston to New York. You know what? We're just going to hang out here. We're going to hang out till Monday. And you know what? We'll maybe hit a music store, make sure we've got all our gear looking pretty good. And then we'll go back to Boston after this gig. Yeah, we'll just hang out in New York. I don't know. We can go talk to an agent, I guess, Ashton. Maybe just talk to... There's got to be a real estate office around here somewhere. No, the market looks very, very tight. No, I don't get it either, Brad. I know New York is really known for its traffic problems. It's kind of like a thing. You go to New York, you get stuck in a traffic jam. No, there's nobody else here. I don't know. Maybe it's a holiday or something. I don't know. Well, slow night at the merch counter. Indeed it was, but not a slow night at the popularity counter. Stupid Crazy Money, Penny Slot Blues, Dr. Sissy into House, and, of course, now that the fans are getting to hear it, the Rock Your Face Off Jingle Bell mix. Of course, I knew. Put that in a few gigs. It just lightens the mood at the end of the show. Everybody gets into it. All right, guys, let's huddle up. Let's get some practice done here. We've got over a week that we could be spending in the practice space here. Yo, Nets, we're actually pretty darn good on that. Can I have a different shirt? Let's get that going. And Stupid Crazy Money, we're fine on that. Old Truck Whiskey Hound Dog Rock. Ashton, I really don't like country music. I just don't get it. It just doesn't speak to my soul in any way, but we should get better at playing at it, you're right. Penny Slot Blues, we are fine on that. Yeah, no, this is fine. Rock this out like this. Oh, Brad, you not feeling good? I mean, we did just spend an entire week in the practice space. It's probably deeply unhygienic in here right now. Okay, well, we'll take a little break, Brad. Where are we off to next? Back to New York. Again? How much merch do we have? Because we just did a bunch of we gotta get some more albums. We only have 93 left of our untitled second album. 106 some odd copies of that we've sold. 2,300 shirts. That'll probably do for that gig. Maybe. All right, Brad, we'll just take a night off. It's okay, man. Ashton, what did you do? What did you do? What, Ashton? Ashton has gotten in trouble with the law. Do we want to pay $1,187 in... What did you do? Of all people, Ashton, you could have told me it was any other member of the band, and I would have said, yeah, sure, that sounds about right. But you? Ashton, you? If I don't cover the costs, Ashton will be forced to quit the band. Well, good news, Ashton. We've got $2.1 million. So your little piddly $1,100 bond or bail or... What did you do, man? What? We're going to talk about this. All right, I'm going to drive down and bail you out. We're going to have a chat about this, Ashton. Ashton, what would you have done if I didn't come down and bail you out? You would have been forced to quit the band. We can't have a convicted felon on the band roster. What would you have done? Oh, gone solo. Right, Ashton. Sure, you would have gone. Oh, you would have gone solo, right? Oh, yeah, that's going to happen. Look, Ashton, come here. You tell me one bass player who has had a successful solo career outside of their original band. What? Oh, all right, yeah, Paul McCartney's an excellent choice. Okay, no, that's true. All right, Paul McCartney was the exception, not the rule, though. You tell me who? Okay, Sting is another good choice. All right, shut up, Ashton. You're just lucky that I've been waiting to use Jailhouse Rock for a title for one of these videos. It's a fourth wall break, Ashton, remember? Fourth wall. We just talked about this, man, earlier in the episode. No, it's an episode, Ash. People are watching this. You're just very lucky I've been waiting to use Jailhouse Rock. Now, just because I dressed you as the Riddler, it doesn't mean you go out and commit crimes. It's branding, Ashton. Don't actually try and do a crime and then send the police riddles. You're not even that good at riddles. You're lucky we made a whole lot of money for this. 482 shirts sold, almost 10K in shirts alone. Brad goes for a burger, +1 popularity. You know what? Let's just get home. No, I can't even with you, Ashton. Just go somewhere else that I'm not. Just since day one, Ashton, you just come up with these insane things that you do. I know, Alicia. I know. Well, no, I'm trying to be sensitive because I know you guys used to kind of have a thing going on. We wrote a song about it. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Rising Star 2 for today. Ashton kind of in the doghouse here in the band again. Now, we should have nothing coming up in the near future. Yep. June is all us. Okay. Practice, record. July, the new album drops. You're not even going to see the RDDs in June. We are going to be practicing and recording. We're going to duck out to grab a burger every now and then, but that's about it. We are not going to be in the public eye for a solid month getting this album down. We also kind of need the tabloids to kind of chill out on Ashton's little endeavor here. So we're going to lay low during the month of June. And then July hits, and we drop that new album, and the RDDs are back where they belong. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in on Rising Star 2. Let me know what you think of this. And hey, if you enjoy the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. No end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. Pablo here is looking for a little favor, little financial favor from El Devo Magnifico. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. You can't just get a pufferfish on the open market. Like, I can't go down to the grocery store and order me up a slice of pufferfish. So I can only assume that somehow there's some sort of underground pufferfish market that you would acquire one of these from. So I'm immediately, here's where my brain goes. Here's what happens, Pedge. I immediately am seeing your friend in a shadowy black trench coat and a fedora in a dark dock somewhere, like way down in London Docklands, hastily trading crumpled British pound notes for a dead pufferfish, and then taking it home, slicing its ears off because apparently it's deaf, putting a hat on it, putting some googly eyes on it, and popping it in the mail to you.